I wanted to do something a little different for this video today. So instead of, me opening packs and, you know, telling you about my locals, because locals has been closed down for the last 2 weeks. They're doing some repairs, but it's gonna come back up by next week. I want to talk about the state of the Pokemon TCG. Now I know this is gonna be a little different. I don't really talk about this stuff, but I just had to get it out my chest. It was just something I had to do. So I want to talk about how I benefit from a collector side, and I benefit from a competitive side. So I'm really gonna give my perspective on both sides and takes and tell you how it is. So let's just get straight into the video. Right. So first off, I'm just gonna say it up front. Just say it up front. I got engaged. I proposed to my girl on Christmas, and she said yes, of course. Here are the pictures. Boom, boom, boom. How handsome I am. How beautiful she is. And living the best life. Nothing. I didn't see this past couple years, but it is what it is. I'll get off topic. Second thing, TCG where I play. I haven't been uploading a lot of locals because they've been doing a lot remodeling, and I've been busy at work with Hector. So it's been crazy busy for me. So I'm gonna get back on a regular schedule for that. So let's get into the video. So like I was saying earlier, I'm gonna come at it at 2 points. As for a collective side, and then as a competitive side, and then I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the state of the the TCG at the end of the video with these scalpers. So competitive side, collector side. I feel like this set, Prismatic Evolution, is for more of the competitive side. And the reason why I say that is because from the cards that I was looking at, it looks like it's reprints. It's nothing but reprints from old sets. It's reprints from these past sets that came out, like Shrouded Fable, Temporal, Paradox Rift. There's freaking ancient cards and future cards in there. There's only a few new cards that are worth the competitive side. But this is, for this set, Prismatic, it's nothing but for competitive players, in my opinion. If you're looking for as a collector side, then yeah, you gotta look for the gold cards, the SIRs. For me personally, I'm looking for that Roaring Moon SIR, just have in my collection because he's my main attacker, my main deck. He's my homie, he's my G. But anything else, I'm looking for Eevee because that's that's Lily's favorite Pokemon. So I'm looking forward to getting that. And like I said, it's a very small set. So as a collector, I would just skip over this. I'm not saying that just to so I could buy one. But in my honest opinion, yes, it is for more competitive players. If you want to wait for the next one that comes out in March, I feel like that's a little bit on the 50-50 side, where it's for competitive players, but it's also for collectors. Because I heard some of these values are going to be coming back just because of their trainer cards. We haven't seen trainer cards in years. I forgot when the last set came out for that. But as a collector, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Yes, people are looking for the second evolution of Moonbreon. Is it the Sunbreon or something like that? I'm not too sure, but that's, I think, the only valuable thing that's going to come out of that set. Maybe the SIRs, they're going to be very, very, very expensive, especially that Roaring Moon. And the reason why I say it is because people use it very competitively. So people are going to go towards the more popular cards for that. So it's Roaring Moon, and it's I'm going to put up the other ones that I think are going to be more popular because I can't remember at this moment. But it's it's going to be more of a competitor side. So let's switch over to my competitive side. From what I was looking from PokeRes video when he would open up all the sets or all the product, there's a lot of competitive cards in there. There's Buddy Buddy Poffin, there's Iron Hands and Iron Thorns EX, there's a Great Tusk with Land Collapse, there's Rescue Board, there's Teal Mask Ogerpon, there's Hydrapple EX. It's a reprint from all these old cards, old cards. I keep saying old cards from all these old packs, and which is pretty cool because a lot of people are looking for these cards for competitive. And this is where I feel like the people who will just strictly buy these sets for collecting, if you don't hit, if you don't get what you hit, you can try to make your money back with the competitive cards that you get. you know, you can either sell them to the side or sell them back to the TCG shop or donate them. Excuse me, getting a little bit sick. But that is what I'm talking about. Like, you can still try to make your money back from doing that. It's a very cool way to, you know, kind of like give back to the people that are playing, at least, you know. It's very hard sometimes when I'm trying to find competitive cards, and I'm going through all the trading cards and all the Pokemon EX cards, and it's just nothing. It's a my little Dragon Ball thing. But it's very hard to find. It's not a grinder, sorry. It's very hard to find these cards when, you know, just people who just been buying these packs just for collecting, just keep them in the bulk. And it kind of hurts us a little bit, not too much, because we can still find some on the internet, but the internet's so expensive. That way, if you do collect these, you can just sell those bulk back to TCG, your card shops, because they will buy them back and they would sell them too. So it's kind of like a win-win situation. But like I said, this prismatic evolution, it's more of the competitive side of things. So that's just my take on that. So let's jump into the next part of what I'm talking about, are these fucking scalpers. So I'm sorry, I just don't like scalpers. I hate scalpers ever since they scalped PS5s and Xbox Ones. I just hate scalpers ever since, because it was very hard for me to find any of those systems during the COVID era, and it sucked. So I hate scalpers ever since. You scalpers fucking suck. I see you buying up all the fucking product and just doing what you want to do with it, which is cool. You know, do what you gotta do. You know, you gotta get your grind, get your money. Cool, whatever. I have no problem with that. I just fucking hate y'all. You probably don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. As you can tell, I really don't like scalpers. This is probably the best time for Pokemon, in my opinion. Not just the anime or the games, but for Pokemon collecting hobbies and everything. Like, it's just like another boom that's happening with Pokemon in TCG era. You can't really tell who's a real Pokemon fan and who's just doing this just to make money. I don't think I've seen anybody make money off these recent cards. Old cards, yes, but off these recent cards that people are scalping, I never seen anybody go from rags to riches, from 0 to 1 million. I never seen anybody do that. I don't know what the deal is on that. I don't fucking like it. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. I just gotta fucking wait my turn to buy these packs, buy these fucking cards that I want to get. Fuck you, scalpers. You know, I just don't fucking like them. I don't fucking like scalpers. And you can do whatever you want. You can fucking say all this shit in the comment section, but I just don't like scalpers. You know, it's very hard for me to buy these packs when they're fucking sold out everywhere. And I mean, I don't care. I just don't. It's getting on my fucking nerves already. I just don't like scalpers. You know, I don't know if you want to keep a scalper fucking counter in the comment section, but the way this is going in the TCG, it's gonna be a bad fucking. It's gonna be bad where they're gonna keep buying all these packs thinking they're gonna get hits. And in my opinion, I feel these next two sets are gonna come out, prismatic. The other two, I'm gonna pop up on the screen. It's gonna be nothing for competitive players. In the meantime, it's gonna be nothing but from competitive players. Yeah, you can try to find those SIRs, those full arts and everything like that. But in my opinion, all these cards that are coming out, the Badoo that's coming out, Prismatic Evolution, everyone is looking for that because they're playing that in Japan. The Roto Stick, everyone's looking for that because it's a pretty good card. All those other cards I was talking about, these new cards that are coming out, people are looking for those little training cards, those little bulk Pokemon cards that the scalpers and collectors don't really care about. That's what I'm saying. You can give it back, make it back, you know, just do whatever to make your money back. But in my opinion, these next two sets, it's nothing but competitors. The ones after that, I think the Team Rocket one that's coming out, that is for more of the collector side because it's bringing back the old, I think, just like, I don't know how do you call it, like remakes, whatever. It's bringing back the old ones, and I feel like these first two sets competitive. The rest of the sets for the rest of the year, collectors. It's gonna be, you know, for more of the collector side after that. But you know, that's just my opinion on the state of the TCG. You know, it's gonna be more for the competitive side of, you know, the game. You know, it's a game first than anything else. So these first two sets are going to be for the game. Then it is collectors. I'm not saying that you can't make your money back with these cards or packs or whatever. You know, do what you got to do. You know, make your money, whatever, do whatever. But don't be disappointed when you don't get the card that you want for after all these products that you pulled. Because like I said, I mean, take my word for it. I'm being dead ass serious. Take my word for it. It's this set's for collectors. I mean, it's for not collectors. Fucking, it's for competitive players. And I'm not just saying that so you won't have to keep buying all these products off the shelf. I'm genuinely saying that after going over the set list, it's for competitive players, and you're not going to be that enthusiastic to buy them anymore. I mean, look, Surgeon Sparks. I'll give you an example. Surgeon Sparks, that was nothing but for collectors. I'm giving you straight up answers. It's nothing but for collectors. Some of the Surgeon Spark competitive cards, Archaludon EX, Latios EX, Pikachu EX, all those, you know, Terrapagos, those are for competitive players. But that was more for the collectors, you know. But, you know, like I said, this video is getting way too long. I can go on and on and on about this, but like I said, that was just my take on the, you know, what's happening in the TCG of Pokemon. You may not like my opinion. You may be a scalper and fucking hate me right now because I hate you. But, you know, that's just my take. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one with this opinion. And if I am, it is what it is. So more content coming out. It's going to be more of the games. Maybe I'm going to do some more games that I play online, and y'all can see that. But in the meantime, let me try to get some prismatic evolution for Badu. Latest.